Unfortunately, my 2026 started out with me getting sick and basically unable to record videos over the last weekend. On Saturday and Sunday, I completely had lost my voice, and it's only now finally starting to come back. However, as I'm sure you could tell, we are in a brand new space. Because I couldn't speak, I ended up spending the weekend swapping my office and my wife's office. You see, my office used to look like this. No real organization, everything just sort of shoved everywhere as much as it would fit. And it just so happens that my wife has been eyeing my office for quite some time now because my office had a lot more wall space than this current one that I'm in right now. And if you didn't know, my wife is a big collector and requires a lot of wall space for her shelves so that she can have as many shelves as possible to put all of her stuff on. Our rooms are right next to each other, so it's not a super big move. However, I knew that if I was gonna move my office, I wanted my new office to be exactly the way I want it. One of the first big problems I had to tackle though was her walls were pink. Now, I have nothing against pink. I think pink is a great color, but for the walls in my office, it just wasn't gonna cut it. So I prepped the room for painting and I chose this color that is supposed to be graphite, kind of like a pencil tip. And I know it's a very dark color, but I figured this would make the room look really, really good with all of the furniture that I had to put in it. Once I was finally finished painting, the next big thing I had to do was move all of these very fragile and very delicate statues over, which was very scary. I actually dropped one of them and thankfully it didn't break, but my heart basically stopped. And yeah, that's pretty much it. As a reminder, here is what my old office used to look like. And ladies and gentlemen, here is what the brand new office looks like. You guys, I am so excited. There is still more that I want to do to this. Let me show you. Please forgive the sudden change in audio quality, but here we are. Let me show you around. As you first walk in the door, this is my desk setup right now. I did the best as I possibly could with the cable managing. It is a standing desk, so I have to have one cable down below. But this is it right here. I usually use 3 monitors because they're very useful for editing. And then this is my computer right here. Just to the right is my statue collection. If you didn't know, I collect these statues right here from video games that I enjoy. This is a game called Jak and Daxter that I played a lot when I was younger. This is the biggest nostalgic game for me. And then below that is just some more nostalgia games. We got Crash Bandicoot, Sly Cooper. Below that is Stitch and some Disney stuff. Below that is just some other interests like Pokemon and Formula One. Some more statues over here, and then Overwatch is the majority of the statues that I have. Next to that is this plant, which I want to get a light that kind of like shines up behind the plant. I think it'll look really good on the camera that's over there as the background. I think it'll look good if there's a light there, as well as a light behind this diva statue right here that kind of shoots up the wall. Next to that, I have this display case that has just some YouTube memorabilia. Dandy and Pebble are in there, and then some stuff that Roblox has sent me over the years, this snow globe and this little like follower reward. And then below that, I just have a random Nintendo Switch for right now. Oh, and yes, I don't know if you can see them, but I am wearing my Despacito spider socks. Moving on. In the middle of the room, I have this bench and these weights to hopefully get super strong at some point in my life. And the last real decoration that I have right now is this YouTube play button. Now you'll notice, this is not the MicroGuardian YouTube play button, and I have a good reason for that. I got the MicroGuardian YouTube play button way back in 2017, and so back then, the play buttons looked a lot different than they do now. This is the YouTube play button that we have for the MicroGuardian channel, and as you can see, instead of being like a, I don't know what you would call that, a metal slate, this is an actual YouTube play button that says MicroGuardian there. And the reason I'm so nervous to display this anywhere is if this breaks, if something happens to this, it is completely irreplaceable. I will not be able to get another one of these. So I'm just scared to honestly put it anywhere. I've had it in this packaging since I received it in 2017 because I've just been so nervous with it. I do think I'm able to order this style of play button that says MicroGuardian, so I think I might try to do that. That way I can display both of them next to each other if they fit. I don't know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's still a few things that I need to do. I want to add some lights. I want to put some pictures on the wall, but because I just painted it, I don't want to put them on there just yet. And also, I need to figure out the echo that is in this room. This room's a lot more echoey than my last room, so I got to put some stuff on the walls to hopefully cancel out the echo. And I don't even know if you guys can hear it. I'm sure you maybe can. I don't know. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and not just today's video, but thank you for watching all of my videos and just enjoying this YouTube stuff with me. It's been such a blast, and honestly, I thank you guys so much for just being here and being part of this community and just making me feel loved and welcome every single time I come online. I am gonna give my voice one more day's break, so leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see all of you beautiful people in the next video.